Two teachers are among the victims killed in yesterday's shooting in Texas, and we wanted to hear from a teacher here in Pittsburgh about what educators are experiencing today, how they're feeling, and what they're hearing from their own students. Joining us live now via Zoom is Laura Goins, a fifth grade teacher at Pittsburgh Arlington. Laura, thank you for being here with us.
For having me.
Absolutely. So when a tragedy like this happens, first of all, what is the school building like the next morning? Take us there.
Um, so a lot of the teachers, we kind of get together and, just kind of briefly go through what we could possibly have to talk to the kids about. I know our eighth grade teacher was talking about getting the kids into like a circle and having that discussion with them and what can they do to better the community or to better just our school environment in general. And then how do you handle it with our little kids? We get resources emailed to us to prepare us. So we kind of once we get there, we're kind of trying to debrief and just the overall effect of how we're feeling as teachers, knowing that there were teachers killed. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah, and today Pittsburgh Public Schools was put on a modified lockdown as a safety precaution. What are your students saying about all of this?
So we've had a couple modified lockdowns lately, and the first question they ask is, "Are we on a lockdown because somebody's trying to come into our building?" And so then that opens up the conversation. No, we're on a lockdown because we want to keep you guys safe. We're just being extra cautious today. And then they want to ask more questions, and then we have to kind of delve through that and help them understand that we're doing this modified lockdown to keep them safe, just in case. It's just to help us handle the situation. And the kids are worried. They get worried that somebody's going to come in, and will I protect them? And they ask those questions of what's going to happen. So you kind of, every time we go on a modified lockdown or a lockdown, we go through that same scenario every single time, just to reassure them that they're safe with us.
Yeah, and also, you mentioned the teachers getting together to sort of rehash what happened and talk about the day. What kind of thoughts do you have just thinking about the fact that you may have to protect your own students from a possible attack like this at any given time?
It's scary. I think about my own kids who, I have my own children, and what happens if something happens to me, but knowing that it's not even a second thought in my head that I would be in between the kids and whatever happens. And I think I speak for all of us as teachers in Pittsburgh Public that is what we would do. Because there are kids when you're away from home, those are our kids at school. Those are ours. They're our family. So it's scary.
And you said you've been with the district for 26 years?
Yes.
How have you seen situations like this evolve over time?
I never in a million years would have thought that here we are having to worry about when I walk into another classroom, where's the door? Can I get to that door and lock it fast enough? Where do I exit if something happens? 10 years ago, I didn't have to think of things like this. But now it's as soon as I go and cover another teacher's classroom, if I have to go, I'm checking where's my exit route? Where do I get the kids out? Where's the best place to go inside the classroom if we have to stay in the classroom? These are all things that I didn't have to think about when I first started with the district, but now we do. And when you hear things on the intercom, sometimes you jump and think, is this it? Is this the one that's going to tell us there's an intruder? It's an everyday situation that you have to worry about. And it's just, I hate to say this, and it shouldn't be this way, but we shouldn't have to do this, but we do every day.
Yeah. And given all of that, everything that you just mentioned, what kind of support do you need as teachers from parents and the community, even your district right now?
The district, the Alice training, I think that the district had brought to us has really helped me know where I need to go, when I need to go, help me make those, I would hope, help me make those split decisions. But from parents, we need more parents to come up, volunteer, be visible. I think the more adults we have in the building, the better off we are. I feel like the kids would be even more protected. Community members come up, see the great things that are happening in our schools, and show your presence.
Laura, thank you for taking some time to talk with us tonight. I hate that we have to talk about this, but we do appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.